And this will be our final practice here in the realm of guided imagery. We're going to go into air and ether today. And really, when it comes to guided imagery, for me, the pearl is that it is an invitation to use your senses to help your nervous system relax. And it's not contingent on your literal environment that you're in, which sometimes can feel triggering. It's actually more contingent on what the imagination can help us get to. If I am giving you prompts that pull on a sense, like the sense of sight, that you don't find easy to muster in the imagination, don't worry, don't force. This is kind of the ever evolving practice of effort and ease. Can you lean into the other senses? What would it mean to try to smell or taste or hear that piece? That's the invitation. All experiences are welcome. If ever the experience feels too intense, feel free to open your eyes to reorient to your environment. We'll be here for about 15 minutes today. So with that, I am going to encourage you first and foremost to do whatever it is that helps your nervous system relax so that you can get the most out of the practice. That might mean wiggling around. I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone. That might mean finding a different seat. That might mean taking some nice big in-breaths, stretches, audible exhalation, you're muted. Maybe rotating 360 degrees. Or rotating through any of the joints. These are all vagus nerve toning exercises. So do what you need to do. And then let the sound of my singing bowl be an invitation to let the eyes close as you come into stillness. And as that sound fades, continue to listen, to seek sound, maybe even searching to uncover the sound of your own breath. If you're familiar with Ujjayi breathing, you might welcome that gentle constriction in the back of the throat so that you can hear the breath a bit louder. If not, you might consider pursing the lips so that through the exhalation, you get a nice sound. And as you breathe, whether you can hear it or not, just allow yourself now to fall into the rhythm, coming and going. And feeling into the warmth of every inhalation. Experiencing a cooling effect with every exhalation. Allowing breath to move freely into the nose, down the throat, lifting the chest, expanding the diaphragm so that the belly begins to lift like a balloon. At the top of the inhale, you might pause to just marvel before releasing that breath the same way it entered, watching as the belly sinks, the chest sinks, the body sinks. Continuing here for a moment, allowing every inhalation to inflate, every exhalation deflate. And as you continue to breathe, allow the image of a hot air balloon to arise in your mind's eye. Notice its colors, a multitude of colors maybe. Any colors that are pleasing to you. Simply open your imagination to allow the colors to flow into view now. Inspired to go for a ride, see yourself approaching the basket of your hot air balloon now. Noting how well it's made, a perfect place for you to sit back and enjoy the airborne adventure that awaits you. Climb in. Settle in. If you look up, can you see all of those pleasing colors from a different vantage point? As you settle into this seat of witness consciousness, return to your breath again. Breath warming and inflating your balloon of a belly with every inhale. Breath cooling and releasing your body with every exhale. Let the power of your breath transfer now to fuel the very same air balloon that you've come to imagine. So with every breath in, feel yourself lift into the sky above you as that hot air balloon is inflated. With every breath out, a lowering, a steadying, an orientation with your path. As you continue to pilot this airborne plight, feel free to toss whatever concerns you might be carrying with you over the side. Watch them disintegrate into nothingness below. With every concern released, sense into the lightness, the weightlessness that occurs within you. Continuing to breathe, to lift and lower yourself through the skies above. Become aware of the quality of air that surrounds you now. Is it moist or dry? Smooth or ragged? Crisp or soft? Feel it on your skin as it moves past you. Just like you feel that very air moving in and through you. Feel the wind as it moves against your face and through your hair. In your mind's eye, revel in how it comes and goes, feeling stronger in moments before calming down, quieting down. Perhaps your air balloon moves at a similar pace. Or maybe the steadiness of your breath allows for a steady course. Let thoughts, emotions, anything that pulls at your attention to be like the wind itself. Maybe it alternates between gusts and gentle breeze, but there's a purposefulness, yet a lack of attachment. Just as the wind is capable of carrying in and out the very things that sustain our environment, the integrity of our natural world, feel your own interchange with air, operating in a similar way, purposeful but free. Soaring gracefully through and around weather patterns. Notice what surrounds you. Gliding elegantly on the air currents themselves. Experience this wide open atmospheric space now. Watch as birds fly by. As clouds come and go. Watch weather patterns ever unfolding. You're always invited to use breath to lower or lift, to avoid or interact with what's ahead and what surrounds you. With this aerial perspective, everything at a distance, note your keen awareness, your ability to accept and surrender. Sense this power that comes with perspective. And this power that comes with letting go. letting life flow. From this place, simply enjoy the freedom of flight. Feel bliss, joy and bliss welling up inside of you with every breath. Discover easeful bliss extending outwardly as if circulated by the wind itself with every exhalation. Freedom and bliss. Perspective and bliss. Non-attachment, bliss. See yourself in this basket, floating high above the earth. And do something now to acknowledge the importance of wind, of air itself, of ether, of space, in your own way now. Perhaps a gesture, a symbol, or a prayer. And just as wind can pollinate the earth, let wind carry your hopes for others, for those that are suffering, for those that you love. Let wind carry that beyond the basket now. Guide attention back to the breath, slowing down the exhalation so that your balloon can begin its descent. Perhaps it's helpful to make that exhale audible once more. See yourself approaching earth beneath, and with a gentle thud, find your basket returning to the earth, pulling self up, climbing self out. Allowing the singing bowl to simply be an invitation to return. Chin falls to chest so that eyes can open and adjust away from a screen.